Do 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 do. Oh my god. Okay, hope that stays there. I just moved something really big for no reason. But hello. How is you? I'm a little anxious because I'm testing my new notification system for Discord. Oh, there it goes. Do 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 do. All right, looks like it worked. All right, perfect. You see, I am a fucking programmer, and so I have to do everything myself because God forbid I just import a bot into Discord and call it a day. No, I made a whole fucking webhook thing where like I generate this message for the thing, and there it goes. It works. It works, and it's beautiful and it's distinct and unique, and I love it. Oh, how I love it. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh yeah, I guess VOD watchers, future people, current people. I have my Discord ready to go finally. Huge requested thing. But it's a small things that matter. Subscribe to earn drops. Get rewards by purchasing or gifting subscriptions with some random channel while they're live in any category. Ends October 16th. Why is it a Duolingo thing though? What drops do what are the details? What drops do I get? Oh wow, there's like Minecraft stuff? You get a Minecraft skin? Okay. Oh, and 3 months of Duolingo. Okay. Okay, alright. I see how the thing works. I understand now. Is there a gap in my thing? Can you... Oh, was it this? Like, what is this? What is this right here? What is that? Is that just like a weird thing with how the light's reflecting and then like the green screen isn't getting keyed out? But if I turn on my light, then I become Jesus. I'm all glowy and shit. Which works better, do you think? Glowy, but accurate background? I kind of like it. I kind of like how cool it is. Okay. Okay, so today, I'm going to be doing more work in my custom programming language. I should be done for the most part after this. In terms of implementation of the playground, I wanted to be done with it all today, but I was busy working on my Discord notification thing, so I didn't get anything done. I got some stuff done. There's the tabs now work. Can I get my OBS back up so I can preview shit? Hey Clerk, how's it going? This kind of it's not really working because this editor, which I just added like 5 minutes ago, doesn't disappear, and I need to fucking go through the horrific monstrosity that is the CodeMirror documentation to figure out how I can make this editor be hidden. See here, let me give you an example of what it's like to work with CodeMirror, which is the library I'm using to have a code editor on this like website. So let's type in CodeMirror 6. What is this going to be? CodeMirror 6 hide editor. No, not read. Okay, well here's a Google AI thing that's not going to help. Well, maybe. Apparently I do the view.dom and set that style, so maybe that would work. Okay, compile button. Where am I doing this? It's in tabs, right? And then I have to get the editor, which is from here, so JSON editor. So tabs, JSON editor dot DOM. Okay. Dot style. Okay, here we go. So let me try error output container equals this DOM. And then if this is that, then we do this. Okay. And then we recompile. And then, come on now. And then we're gonna run this. And it's still there. Nothing changed. Okay. In fact, if anything, this stopped working. Is there an error now of some sort? I don't see one. But like the other thing's not even appearing now. This is the JSON. Oh crap. No, oh crap. It should be this. This is JSON output. And then I put this here and put this here. Okay, there we go. And now we do this. And now it'll work. It didn't work. Of course it didn't work. Why would something work? Okay, so plan 3 is I could just hard code this. Like, I know this is output box. And then the editor. See, what's weird is it falls under editor here and falls under JSON editor here. So when I hide JSON editor, why doesn't it hide the rest of the editor, you know? Like if I do style display none for this, it disappears. Okay. But when I did it, what? Why did that work? Okay, well, but if I do, wait, what? JSON output, what the hell is that? There's no more JSON output. It's just JSON editor. So if I go back here and make this JSON editor, and then I go here, this dot JSON editor, and then do this, run that, recompile. What do we got? That's gonna run. Oh, there we go. Almost. Not quite. Not quite. There's still this big empty space right here, which is just this, which is the holder for the JSON editor. So maybe I should be working on that instead. JSON editor holder? So I don't know why I have this distinction, because this is the edit. There's something about how this needs to be 100% width and height to stretch out, but then this needs to have the relative parental formatting layout, something, I don't know. Okay, so we'll make it holder, and then JSON editor holder is what we'll work on. And so now we get to recompile again with some weird like error, by the way. Something with output.name. You will not be able to access the exports of an IFFE bundle. Woo! Okay, I did it. Hooray. And now when I compile, this will give me the JSON. This is not correct. What is this? What happened? That's not correct. Error output string? Huh? Come on. What does this mean? Wait. So if I go to this, if I go to the editors, there's another thing. I don't know how to set the text of a code mirror editor. And so how do I do that? What if I like move the light and then it's reflective light on me? I don't know about that. What if I move the light like that, so it's more on the background? Well, then now you see these thingies up over here. What's up with that? Okay. I think this is the best compromise. This is the best we can do. I'm sorry. Okay, so clearly this code isn't working. Okay, here's the issue. The code I suggested told me to make a whole new editor state, but you do that here and you have to assign the extensions as well. That's really silly. That's really fucking silly. Okay, what if I do export function like set JSON code, and then we'll, of course, pass it the code, and then that will set the state, like create, I guess we'll do create editor state is what I want. So create JSON editor state, return this. I hope this is the right way to do this. It seems so unnecessary. So completely unnecessary. For what? For what purpose? I guess I should have something like, well, no, because this is a JSON editor, so it shouldn't be anything. You can't even comment in a JSON editor. unfortunately, tragically, for some reason. And then code is going to be here. And now when I go to tabs or here, no, editors, compile button. When I go to compile button, I want to do import that. JSON output string. Okay. There we go. So this should fix everything. The state will retain the extensions I need. And that means when I compile, the editor stays like this. Okay, perfect. Okay, so this is my JSON. All right, nice. There was also something about making it read only, which I think is probably necessary. Who is texting me right now? Come on, show me my text. No one. Okay, sick. So let me look that up. I saw it. Code. It was like right here. Hiding pieces of code, making editor editable or not, which I assume is some sort of state thing. In order to name an extension, which is you have to tag it, but it's saying an extension, which is not really what I want. Okay. Editable compartment. What the hell does that mean? This is not the right way to look this up. Okay, code mirror, disable editing. Read-only editor. Here we go. For V6. You need to use the read-only facet as an extension of your view. For example, set the editor read-only, add this to your extension. Perfect. So we add this to editor's extension. Okay. That'd be really nice if that just works. I'd love that. I would love that. Okay. Compile. Can I edit? I cannot edit. Hooray! All right, cool. Okay, now if I make an error, there should also be an error that appears here. Perfect, and like goes to that tab automatically. But if I fix the error and then compile, it goes back to the generated JSON automatic. Ooh, delicious. Perfection. Okay. Next. There's a couple things I wanted to do. Number one, I want you to be able to save your changes as like a URL. And the URL has data encoded into it, which is your source code here. So you can share your source code. And then number two was some other thing that I forgot. Oh, I wanted to color the output and errors because right now they're black and white, but I should be able to pretty easily make it so these are colored using HTML tags. You know, this is on a web page. And the way I would do that is going to my compiler, because my compiler already has code to do a thing, which is color the code. Okay, not this. What am I looking for? It's builder? No, it's silly script. Render editor error message. This takes an argument of decorated, but what it should take is like the type of decoration, because the decoration currently is built for Console HX, which is a library for hacks that lets you decorate your output with these preset tags, which are similar to HTML, but not exact. And so what I should have is multiple types of decoration, which lets you change whether it's decorated for the command line versus a web page. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Since the decorated argument is here, let's go ahead and make an enum in this file. Enum, decoration, kind, I guess none. Console HX, and then HTML. There's like the three types. I'm gonna put it right here. Well, this is, I'll put it, I'm debating. Do I move position somewhere else? Maybe. Maybe I give position its own file because it has so much stuff in it. Yeah, it's time to move this class out into its own file. Okay. Okie dokie. I'm gonna grab you and then go to silly script, positioned, HX. Paste that. It's gonna complain because of some shit. Yep, this should be positioned. Any other complaints? I know there's gonna be import issues because positioned is imported almost everywhere. There we go. What's happening here? Rjust. Oh, I also need to add the imports from position. So I think I need both of these. Let me go put these in here. Okay. And that looks good. All right, cool. Okay, there's definitely other shit that's happening right now. Oh, I know for a fact. Because positioned is... Well, is it? Because for importing... No. There should definitely be issues with importing positioned. Okay. Let me go to the command line. Let me open a new tab. So I now need to compile this to see what the errors are. Hacks... Builder.js? Is that what I run? Ooh, there are all my errors. Okay, cool. I think I just run compile. Well, I guess it's the same. Has no field positioned. Has... This is going to be such a hassle. Oh, God, it's going to be a hassle. Restart language server. Can I get these errors, please? Oh, it doesn't even let me. Sick. Cool. Okay, well, let's think about this. If I go to JSON transpiler and grab this import, and I just need to replace it with this import, seems like everything looks correct. Replace all instances, and then recompile. And now the imports are correct. Oh, wow, that was so easy. All right, perfect. Okay. Oh, shit. Let's go. Okay, okay. And then, go back here. Let's actually implement this. That's going to be decoration kind. This is going to be over here. Decoration kind decorated. And then we'll use this to define the decorations here. So we'll do switch case. There might be a better way to do this, but for now we're just going to make a new switch statement for every single kind. So this is going to be console hx is going to execute that code, and then case html is going to execute out.add what? Is it span that I want, maybe? I think so. Style. Ugh. Color. Red. Or is light red a thing? And then we also have to do one with no case, so... This is gonna be tedious. This is gonna be really tedious. Maybe instead of doing it like this, I have a function that gives you the tag for starting and ending a color. Because that's all I really need. So let me do that then. Okay. Function start color. Kind. Decoration kind. Maybe that should be last. We'll do color first. Color string. Okay, there we go. And then let's go ahead and grab this. There we go. Do that. And I guess for this I could just return empty string. Have the whole function return a string. And then we shall return the contents like so. Color in those two brackets. And then for this one, the color is here. Now the issue here is going to be that these colors don't match up completely. Console HX has some built-in color codes, which I did make a lot of use of. So you will see if decorated does not equal none. Out.add start color. We'll just try light red for now and see how that goes. Okay. So now all of these have to switch from decorated to decorated does not equal none. Boop, boop. Is that all? Nope, there's ones down here. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. And then let me add. Nope, not there. We want to add these here. So start color. Start color to start color. Light red. Start color. And then decorate for the end. So decorated, decorated, decorated. All right, there we go. Perfect. Okay, cool. And now for the end one, we can do function end color kind decoration kind. Well, it's the same thing, right? But this time we just don't take the color and put in that, and then /span for this. And then that should work. So now instead of this, I do end color decorated or decorated. And I almost wonder if I should just write a function that takes decorated and out and then does this if statement with it. That might be the move. That might be the move. Yeah, that's definitely the move. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, that makes so much more sense. Damn. Yeah. That makes more sense. So now I can just do buff add content if decorated, or if kind specifically, kind is not equal none. Add the content. And then the same thing right here, I would add the buffer as the first argument. And then I think that, yeah, this doesn't return a string anymore. I could just do content equals this. Kind is not equal none. Buff add content. Makes sense. Now I get to do all of this again. Well, I don't, because I just delete all of this, right? Right. Watch this. And then, oh, this is gonna be a bit harder. Well, no, because I do this. And I also need to do end color. And then I also need to add the string buffer. Do it all again! I don't want to do it all again in Moonwood. It hurts. It's tiring. Why did I design it in this way? I knew I was going to have to do HTML output eventually. So why did I design it in such a weird format? Now I end color here, and now it's okay. This is fine. This is going to look better when it's done. I'll add in the argument later for the string buff. Okay, here we go. I know, and it's very enthralling. The code stream, pure code stream. It's delectable. And then this is an end color, and this is a start color. And now finally, I get to do out light red, and now I have to go through all the start colors and make sure these all have the buffer as the first argument. So boom, boom. Okay. Woo. Okay, there we go. Self-growth and deep reflection, maybe? Maybe. No. I should always future-proof everything perfectly right from the start. No matter how much extra effort it takes, or how likely it is I'm going to come back and reap the benefits of my preemptive shenanigans. I should always be perfect. I could just know. I should be able to feel it. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Are you feeling it now? So now the next thing is, I think I replace... See, there's only 3 colors. I guess 4... No, there's 3 colors, really. There's light red, white, and then blue. And not all of these are going to be the same for the decoration kind. So I should probably have some of these colors are defined in the enum. But then the way it works with the what you call it, the JavaScript API isn't really good. But I think that's okay. Because I can just write a function here that's like decoration kind maker. That lets you define... Okay, whatever. So... Well, console Ajax is always going to be the same. Who cares? HTML should matter, though. So we're going to do red, blue, and white. Wow, very patriotic. And then... What do I get to do now? Not access start color and static function. This is a static function. Okay, well, there you go. And then... These don't matter in here. But now I have to pass... Instead of a color string, the color type. So, decoration color kind is now going to be red, blue, white. Okay. And then that's when I get to go back here, add a second switch over color, which is now going to be this enum. And I can use that to find the color. So I don't have to repeat all these colors. Okay. Oh, I love coding. Oh, it's so great. It's so wonderful. Colors. That will return that. And then case red, and that's going to be my light red. Case blue. That's going to be the hard-coded blue color I've used up here. Oh, and the best part is I get to go through all of these function calls again and edit them again. Oh, I'm so excited. FFF for white. Okie doke. And then we're going to do the same thing for this one. But it's going to have the parameters, so red, blue, white. And then red, blue, white. Okay. And now we're basically good. Because now we go to start color. We're gonna make this red. Make this blue. And it shouldn't even be colors. What I should be doing here is vibes. You know, light red is red. Okay. Well, that's gonna be an easy fix. Can I just go here and I do? Color kind, we'll call red error. And then we'll call blue line. And then we'll call white highlight. Okay. And I feel like that works out pretty good. I should probably also rename these here. Error color, line color, and then highlight color. And at least there, it's self-documenting because these identifiers are going to match with the identifier keys I need to use in JavaScript. So let me do that here. Error color, line color, highlight color. Ek, lick. Uh-oh. LC, HC. All right. That's pretty good. Hey. That's pretty good. Silly script. I mean, this is... Wait, where is this used? This has to be used somewhere. This is definitely used somewhere. It's in main, right? Yeah. And then, don't color errors. If this is true, we set this to none, else console HX. Okay, so we'll do, I don't know, decoration kind is this. Pass that in there. All right, there we go. And I'm gonna recompile. And I got a shit ton of errors. Stuff about static functions. Did I make one of these static? I didn't. This should be static. Okay. Okay, that's fair. Fair. Give me your next error. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, positioned. There's stuff in position somehow. 120 unknown identifier decorated. Oh, here. Oh, this should be color. Okay, what else? 145 unknown decorated. No, that's kind. Oh crap, this should be kind. Okay. All right. 75 not enough arguments. Oh yeah, I guess not, because now this needs to be decorated. This shouldn't be called. This should be called just, you know, decorated kind. And now that's going to be more consistent for all of these. Decorated kind, decorated kind, comma decorated kind, decorated kind, decorated kind, decorated kind, comma decorated kind, decorated kind, comma decorated kind, and then decorated kind. Okay, I think that about wraps up for the manual labor portion of this stream, because that compiled successfully. Now I just need to go ahead and grab this file wherever it may be. Where is it? Is it an out? I think it is. And I drag this over to playground, move, replace. And so now we have that in there. And if we go to silly script compile, yeah, here. Decorated, we need to pass, I believe it's HX index to error color is something. So we'll try red. Line color, we'll make it blue. And then highlight color, we'll make white. Okay. And then let's compile this and see if it works. I never did figure out this other error. I should probably do that one here. Okay, I'm gonna just paste it in Google. If you don't supply output name, you may do something. The reason seems because you are using CommonJS files as import, which implicitly always have the exports objects as default export no matter whether you use it or not. The simple fix is to use an ES module as an entry point that does not have exports. Oh, interesting. So I need to do this. Remove that export. And now that'll get rid of that error. I was going to say that error seemed like or I guess it's a warning. That warning seemed to have come out of nowhere recently. Okay, so it makes sense because I just did that. Who's texting me? Okay, okay, cool. Now we go back here, refresh. And when we make an error, theoretically, hypothetically, after all this work, this should show. Let's fucking, okay, it's weird that that's purple. Because I'm pretty sure I put in blue. Why is that purple? That is, I mean, I like the color. I just, the span is, this is what blue looks like. That is not what blue is. That is not a blue. You're insane. Okay, is there like a light red with a dash? No, maybe there's one with an underscore. No. How about just light red, one word? No. Okay, let's just figure it out with CSS. So a good one. Blasted warnings. yeah. I mean, I destroyed them. I destroyed them pretty easily. That is definitely blue. Are you colorblind? Don't fuck with me on this, Moonwood. I actually take a lot of pride in how well I can perceive color. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I'll fight you. I'll fight you. I'll whip out here. What is it? It's like Windows key Shift C, and that's like the Windows color picker. And if I hover over it, it gives me, oh god, it's like hard to select. It gives me this color. So if I put that into Google, it's what the hell? It's a promoted part of the rear front blah 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 blah. If I go in here though, the values are almost the same for blue and red. It is a purple. Don't come at me. Don't even at me. But you see what I mean, right? Like, can you see that on stream? This shit says it's colored blue, but that's clearly a purple. CSS is funny. Okay, anyway, back to this. Let's give this a, like, I don't know, like an EE5588. That's a pretty good red. Okay, I'll make that the red. Let me go to, here we go. We'll make that the red. I mean, I like the purple, but I hate that it's RAV4. It's a RAV4 color. It needs to be consistent. It needs to be blue. So blue would be more like a, you think like a 4477, because we want it to be like kind of like a tealish blue, but not too bright. Like 9.9. Yeah, that's a pretty subtle blue right there. Okay. Let's put that there. I guess VS Code has color pickers right here I could be using. But the white is perfect because that does highlight the error message while the default stuff is grayed out. Almost too grayed out. But whatever. That's fine. It looks good. That's all I care about. Let me go ahead and recompile that. Dude, there's a lot of Mario. I say this every time I play this playlist for the stream. There's a lot of Mario Galaxy music in this playlist. I like it. Compile. Yeah, and there we go. Now it feels a bit too subtle, but meh. Meh. The next question is, how does it look if I have multiple errors? Which I know I can do by having multiple labels in this here. See, that looks right. That looks correct. But what happens if I have too many? Okay, so there we go. Here's the other issue with this thing is that I don't know how to make it so these don't like escape the boxes. I know the way to do it. You do overflow auto, but that never works for me. It never, ever works for me. Here, watch this. I'll do it in real time. Okay, see this? See, that's not really escaping the box though, because I shifted this over. Can I move this back? There we go. Okay, see, I don't want that. So give me this. Give me freedom or give me death. And then this probably looks so weird. Okay, there we go. Well, okay, there we go. All right, I like that. Style. Style equals overflow auto. And there, nothing happens. See, I'm not crazy. I'm not fucking crazy. People will spam overflow auto as the answer to this, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. But why? Why doesn't it work? And if I do scroll, I just get a scroll bar and it's still like, how is that possible? It has forced scroll bar and it still expands out. I mean, I could put it on here. Style overflow scroll. Let me try that because it's more so the contents. So what if I go to here and do overflow scroll? Well, then that just overflow scrolls that, which is not what's, I put in the wrong thing. That's not what's holding this. It's this. Boom. And then it goes outside the box. It goes outside the box. Okay, but what if I do like max height 75 VH? There we go. See, there we go. And that's the overflow auto that I wanted. So I'm just gonna add that to output box. Okay. All right, let me do that then. Output box. You got it. Thank you. Yeah. Oh man, I do got it. I do got it. Output box. And then, oh, height set to 100. No wonder it's all fucked up. Height set to 100%. No, yeah, set that to 75 VH. And then that should be good. There should be some scrolling happening after that. I gotta redo all my labels. Okay, boom, 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 bam. Compile. Perfection. Perfection. Look at that. It now scrolls. Hooray! Hooray! Okay. So, wow. There you have it. Let me fix this so it doesn't look as stretched on your side. Wait, no. There we go. It's so interesting the way this Twitch interface works because it just scales the window to fit into the game. Okay. Wow, I am like very satisfied. I don't like how this doesn't match up. And I can't like... But like I want this to expand, but I guess this is fine. This is fine for now. If I move this up, it's okay. It's okay. It could be better. Let me give this a label so I get outputs. Now this is a potential, I need to write this down as a to-do. You can't have repeat labels. That's not valid, JSON. It might be valid some other data. So maybe I should allow it. Okay. Well, maybe what I should have is make it a transpile error for the JSON. That would make sense. Okie doke. I think this is good. Do I ship it? Do I just say we're done and ship this out? I feel like it's getting to that point. Ooh. Yeah. This is pretty good. Because I wanted to start working on more language features. Because I hate working on this editor. Oh, here's something fun I could do. I need a logo for AciliaScript. It's supposed to go here. But I haven't made it yet. Logo stuff I can't talk while I'm doing. I'm not good at talking and arting. I'm not good at talking or farting without the F. So I think I'll have to wait for that. I'll do that off screen. Okay. So let me go ahead and turn this into a web page that you can access at home right now, but not right now. Right now as in relative to when I'm done with it. So to do that, I think. Because I'm going to need to, well, when I have GitHub Actions, right, I'm going to take the contents of Playground and the contents of documentation book and up. Oh man, I wanted to see you, art, and chat. I mean, if you insist, I can. The issue is I don't have like the idea of what Silly Script's logo would be. I really like Hax's logo with how simple it is and how replicatable it is in 3D. I definitely know I want to do something in 3D. Alright, let's try something. Let's play around in 3D. Oh, I gotta fucking do stuff. Oh god, I have to switch. Wait, let me. Okay, no. This should be fine. This should be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything is going to be fine. Just whatever you do, don't do anything with the initials S. I know, Moonwood. I had that exact thought. I almost made the file extension SS, and I was like, you know, maybe not. Maybe we'll just do .silly instead for the file extension. I know. But yeah. I can't call it just silly, though, because silly is not going to have the silly language. I don't know. Silly Script just sounds so good. I know. We're reclaiming it. We're going to make it a good thing, a happy thing. SS is going to be taken back and become my beautiful thing, representing the people everywhere or whatever of sillies. Okay, I'm in Blender. Question 2 is, how do I show you Blender? I think I just switch it on here. I'm feeling lazy. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Well, I guess this is fine. This is fine. We'll just do Blender here. I don't like how stretched, you know, whatever. It's fine. Everything is fine. It's fine. It's fine, Moonwood. So, I don't want to do anything too obvious. You know, making it a big S is whatever. Nah, that's dumb. Like, it just needs to be like, I just want it to be colorful and whimsical and fun. So I'm like imagining something curvy, right? Like not S, but like a cylinder that curves around. What would be a symbol that you would represent like the because it's a markup language. But every logo in existence is just the initials. I'll make it a single S, but I'll make it a very colorful one. Yeah. Well, what else can I do to make it interesting? Maybe like a background that's like a little star. Okay, so let's first make the cylinder. And then I need to morph it, do the cool S. I can't do, I don't have the skills to do the cool S, so tragically I won't be. Imagine trying to do that S in 3D modeling. You're insane. There's no way I could ever pull that off. Okay, let me make this all bendy by loop cutting that like 100 times, literally 100 times. And then I just add bones to it. That'd be the way I know how to do this, but surely there's an easier way than just making a whole armature. But I'm gonna go ahead and make an armature before I get scared. Armature in front. Here we go, and then like I know there's a way to like split a bone into pieces, right? So how do I do that? Subdivide. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Subdivide to 10. And do the same thing for the bone up here. Move this to the top. And then love me for some bony S. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What does this mean? And then into that parent with automatic weights, and now I should be able to pose it. There we are. So let's make an S. I think it'd be something like this, and then just move everything gradually, like so. And then same thing up here. I'm sure there's a better way to do this. I know. There must be. But I don't know it. I don't know it. This can curve a bit more. Well, ooh. Ooh. I don't know how I like that. It doesn't... The one I saw in my brain looked very different from this. Like this would be more out. Yeah, and then this can come in more. And then this comes out. Well, this needs to come in a bit more. This mount's all tilted, like the towers. So do that. It is very silly at least. I can make it sillier though. We can go sillier. Houston, we can be sillier. See, I don't want... I want like... Like, I wanted... I don't know what I wanted. I wanted their, like, pieces of the mesh to shrink and grow. Isn't that, like, a thing, proportional editing? Okay, let me try that. Let me figure that out. Let me select... No, go to object mode. Select this. Oh, I don't know how to do it. Oof. But you know what I can do? Is I can edit this and just make the inside, like, thicker. And then use this to make it... But I want it thinner. Or do I want it thicker? Ooh, they thick. Okay, and then, I don't know, maybe, like, here I'll make it a bit thinner. And then right here, I'll make it a bit thicker. And then now we got an interesting shape. Oh, God. Oh my goodness. It is indeed. I don't like this. Why is it all wrinkly there? Ew. Okay. You know, maybe if I just do it enough times, it'll eventually look interesting. Oh no, that's all like, no, I want to scale to normal? How do I make this like relative to each other? I don't know. So this I'll do it individually. Up here. And then right here maybe? And then that's some... What the hell am I looking at? What is this? What the fuck is this? Don't ever let me cook. Why does no one listen to me when I say this? Don't ever let me cook, ever. Okay, all right, fine. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna apply the armature. Okay, and now we're gonna go to the sculpting mode, and we're gonna sculpt out some beautiful stuff. Where is... Not scrape, smooth. Let's first smooth this out. I'm not a good sculptor either. I wish I had more experience with... Hey, look, that looked out pretty good. And let's... I hate how... What... Oh my god, I hate it. It's such a cursed S. Oh, it's not silly and whimsical. You're... What is the fucking meme? You're not a little guy. You're disturbing. And you're scaring the hose. That's my logo right now. I'm scared. I'm the hose. Okay, and then here's some inflation. Don't ever. Don't fucking ever. Like that. And then like this, and then like this, and then like this. Whoa, 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 what's happening there? That is weird. Get the smooth tool. Why are the vertices doing that? These fucking vertices. Always on my case, always doing shit. For what? For what purpose? Moonwood, I hate it. I hate it so much. You can't even see it right because the proportions are all weird with the window. Yeah, let me make it more accurate. This is more accurate to what I'm seeing right now. Oh boy. Okay. It's something. It is something. It is like, maybe if I add enough modifiers, this will eventually look good. Like if I decimate, like, you know, if it's a low poly, that's cool. I like low, that actually is kind of cool. I actually like that a lot. That's pretty sick. I don't think there's armature. By the way, look, can I clear this? Object, parent. There it is. Clear parent. And then delete this. Okay. Okay. What if it does this? What if it does this? No. But this is like too much. Maybe this? I don't know. What if I did like this and then I decimate it again? And then this decimated. Was like this. That's kind of cool. And if I made like every face a different color, that could be interesting, I think. How does that look forward? Okay. Wish it was more like density up here, right? But it's an S, and it looks nice. You know what's so funny is what I wanted to do is have like two S's are crossed between each other, but I can't do that either for the same reason as the SS. What if it was 3 though? And it's like more of like a pinwheel. That's fun. That's interesting. I don't know. Well, like, what if I do it like this? And then it's like this, so it looks like whatever the hell this is. What the hell? I mean, it's kind of cool. Super silly script. Maybe. Like this, and then I duplicate again? And then rotate? And now just, what the hell am I looking at? Okay. This is a perfect song for my shenanigans right now. Okay, I need to look up, Blender make each face have random colored faces. There are many ways to go about it, depending on your project needs. You go to edit mode, select all A, unwrap geometry. You light map pack, then make a shader below to get the rainbow look with the color map, for example. You need to color. I'm so bad at Blender materials. It's not my favorite thing. I really despise it. But okay, let me give this a go. Okay, edit. Oh god, I need to apply these, I think. Let me make a backup first before I apply the destructive modifiers. And then let me go here. Apply. What is it? Shading? Oh, I need to go to edit mode first. So A, unwrap, light map pack, and then make the shader below. Get the rainbow. Why do people do these things? Why do they just show screenshots of the shader? Like I'm supposed to be able to figure that out. Okay, texture coordinate is the first one. How do I add it? Okay, here we go. Texture coordinate. Okay, and then UV separate XYZ. Okay. And then Y is placed into a color ramp. Color ramp. Okay, and then that is HSV bar. And yeah, it's placed in the factor. And how do I set this color? HSV hue is here, saturation value. So value and saturation I want all the way up. And then same thing over here. Can I click on that? But I want the hue on the other side. Right? What's happening? Why isn't it working? This color should be changing, right? Oh, saturation needs to go up. And then it's over there at 1. It's not get the full spectrum of rainbowy goodness. And then the final one is put the color into the base color. Okay. And then I need to put this in render mode to see it. Go over here. Oh my god, it worked. Holy shit, it worked. Wow. Okay. That's something. Look at that. That's fun and whimsical and way over, like, kind of hurts your eyes a little. Now how do I get it so it just glows? Like, I don't want to think about lights. Can I just do color? And that's just going to magically work? No, of course it not. I need to set the strength up. I don't know, 1, right? And then there we are. There's something. There we go. Okay, and then let's also add like an outline, because why not? Or like add grease pencil, object line art. Okay, I want it for this object. Do you understand that? Object. Okay, and then I need a camera to render it. Moonwood Games redeems on-screen celebration. Thank you. Is it working? I can't tell. I need to refresh my page. Oh, did it work? Please tell me it worked. I guess I can't. Well, I saw. Okay. Whew. Oh, I got. Okay. The on-screen celebration is on Twitch's side. Okay. I was worried because I don't have my. There's like an overlay you're supposed to add as an extension. I have that, but I haven't worked much with it. So I was a little concerned it wasn't turned on or if I needed it. But no, you're right. It should work regardless. Camera phone. GY, move this back. Okay. Here's my camera. Move this. Oh god, what's with the rotation? Let's set this all to 0 and then move it. Oh geez, like this, 180 and then 90. There we go. There we go. Okay, and then GY back a little, and there we have an S. We should probably change the resolution, huh? I don't know, 2000 by 2000. We can GY move this in. Okay, maybe GZ. No, GZ down. There we are. Now, where's my outline? This always happens. The line art never works for me. Oh, wait. I see it. It's just very small. Line. There we go. Okay. I feel like it's missing some places. Can I, like, increase the threshold for the edge? I don't know. I've never done that before. Intersection, chaining. Like, I kind of want, like, a line on every face, but I guess not. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think I like the outline. Maybe like this. Ooh, that's a bit better. Just having it like a little thing. Okay. There we go. Who's texting me? Oh, bro wants to game. Nah, bro. I'm busy making history. Okay. I feel like we can do more with the fact that it's in 3D. You know, like, obviously it's very low poly right now, but I think these faces at the edges should be turning towards the camera. So let me see if I can attempt that. Like, can I move this over like that? And then G out. And there we go. And then this I want to move. First of all, I want this loop cut, which is not really a loop cut, but close enough. I want this to be scaled up a bit more. There we go. And then we'll move this. Be like this maybe? Like that? And then what does it look like there? See, there we go. It was me. I just pester in chat. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. I hate it when loop cut doesn't work. It's just to spite me. See, that worked, but then... Oh, now there's just like a vertex here. Okay, no, we'll dissolve that. And I guess we'll move this up. Like that. So now there's... I don't know why it matters. You can't even see that face. Now let's light map pack again. Okay, there we go. Okay, I need to change that a bit to like color alignment. Well, that's fine. I mean, it's pretty good for like a 1.0 logo. I like it. It's iconic. I wish I could do like scribbles behind it though. I know you can do something like that with grease pencil, but I've never really been able to get that to work. But let me give it a go. Can I draw mode? Oh, here we go. Okay, draw mode. Ink pen? Okay, no, not quite. Let's get that. Can I make that bigger? Okay, there it is. Okay. Whoa, Phil. No. Eraser stroke, tint. Marker bold, ink pen rough. That's fun. Look at that. Okay. Like, what if I just do like a little outline around here? Like this. Damn, Blender's kind of cool. Okay, can I move this back a bit though? Like, G1. Oh, no. Go to object mode. G-Y in the background. Okay. And now I go to draw mode. And do this. Like, give it some of this. You see? And then... There we are. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe like this. Oh, I gotta lurk with no audio. Game night with the boys begins now. All right. Salute 007 Moonwood. All good. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate you hanging out. Guess it's been a quiet night tonight. I don't know. Where are the usual goons at? Who knows? But I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. And I will continue to progress forward, whether society wants me to or not. I am so bright. Holy crap. You could barely see me. Can I? Oh. Wow. I'm bright as hell. Okay. Yeah, stick it to the man. Okay. I will. Silly script will destroy all. Let's try and make this pen just bigger. I wonder how grease pencil works. See, that's a logo. That's a logo if I've ever seen one. Maybe add more right here. And, you know, just have, you know, make it a bit scribbly. I guess it's fine. Like that. I don't know. It feels cheap, right? It feels... But, you know, it's good. I can't really say till I render it. And also, I need to render it in cycles, which is going to kill my stream. So I need to be careful and render it right now. Oh, it's so laggy. Oh, encoding overload. Yeah, because I'm doubling up on the, I'm rendering shit with Blender at maximum power. It's so powerful, it fucked over my shit, and now it went back to Brave. How is it able to do that? Okay. Okay, we're just, wow, I can't believe I rendered animation. My bitrate is straight red. Ooh, okay, all right. What is this black thing in the background? Is that, you can't even see, because, why can't you see? Oh yeah, because it's like, the render window is like a separate window. How long is it gonna take the, it says it's on sample 49 out of 4,000. I don't think I should render this on stream. Let me cancel that. Is video buffering? Use low latency toggle. Okay. I guess I'll bring it down because I don't need a whole full HD thing. We'll make it 256 by 256. And then render image. And that should be way faster. And it's still gonna be intensive, but it shouldn't take all the time in the world. To render Grease Pencil, enable combined and Z passes. Thank you for the suggestion. Blender, I was about to scream at the fact that OBS disconnected, reconnecting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Reconnection successful. Uh-oh. Hello? Hello, are we back? Hello? I'm sorry, Twitch. Oh. Okay, I think we're back. I think I see myself doing stuff on Twitch. So we're good. My session timer's still going forward. As I said that, it reset to 30 seconds. I thought I had disconnect protection. I guess I don't. Okay. Cool. So, I just noticed Moonwood is in the Twitch interface. That makes me so mad. Why am I still unstable? I'm not rendering anything right now. I guess I'm just in cycles, and that causes problems. Here it is, Z. Okay. Let's render and disconnect again. Why not? My stream's already dead, so might as well give it a go. Okay, there we go. Now, explain to me, gamers, why I see some weird artifacts in here. Fine. Whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. I don't have time to be worrying about this. Okay. Here we go. Asset. No, I should put this in. Not here. Where do we go? Projects. Here's languages, silly script, website. No, this is like the general logo. But for now, it goes in playground. Logo.png. Save. And then that should be saved. And let me also save the Blender file. So that's going to go into, let's see here. General projects. This one. Languages, silly script, website, playground, logo.blend. Okay, so it's not connected to OBS right now, so I should be able to close that. And then if I go here, this is still working. Okay, that's still recording. Okay, I don't like how my bitrate is still red, but maybe that's just the average bits, and I should be returning to normal right now. So, crossing fingers, hoping for that. So Moonwood's goober is here, but Moonwood's messages are not sending. I really need to switch to Twitcher. Gift, which is the Godot interface for Twitch, is so horrible. And the person I rated 2 streams ago was telling me about Twitcher, and it looks so much better than what I'm using right now for my Twitch interface in Godot. So, Maybe that's what tomorrow's goal is. I switch to that for my stream interface now, because I need to do that sooner rather than later. Which I say for a lot of things for my Twitch interface, but really this especially is like, oh God, I need this to not be like this right now. Okay. So, logo. Logo is, where is it? Logo.png. There it is. So now, whoa, I can really zoom in on that. If I go to index.html, there should be, there's a logo. Did I call it logo? Here it is. Yeah, title logo. I even had to do it right here. Source. No, it should be image source equals logo dot png slash, not slash div. Well, look who we got here. Wait, Triangle, your message worked. What the fuck? Why is the background red? Everything sucks and everything is broken. But hey, Triangle, how's it going? It's been a minute, huh? I took a fat break from streaming, but yeah. How you doing? How's it going? How have your conquests been? I've just been hanging out, doing game dev. I'm writing a stupid scripting language for my game, which is way too complicated. Okay, you see, I forgot to render that thing in transparent. Oh, okay, let's first size it better. How do I size it so it's good? Resize image to fit in center. HTML. Center. Width 100%. Text align, center, height, auto. What? Given the direction, the text align center will max width 100%, max height. Okay, well, I'm just gonna try that. Style. Whoops. Max width 100%. Max height 100%. Save. Go back over here. Oh, that worked. Okay, cool. Pretty good. Doing the Revival Game Jam. Remaking the first 3D game I ever attempted. Oh, shit. No, that sounds awesome. Hell yeah. We love 3D games over here, as you may know. As you may know, we do indeed live in a 3D world. It's a cool idea for a game jam. Okay. I wasn't so busy. I have a bunch of little projects I want to revive. Ooh. My first game jam game was a 3D game called Nimbot. It was made in Unreal Engine. It was really bad. And wait, look at this. Your chat messages are gone. Oh no, they aren't. They're over here now. Oh, that's where they should be. Okay, that makes sense. It's nice to see how much I've grown. It's encouraging. Yeah, same. Like, I'm really happy with my progress in Godot. I feel very confident that I can do anything I want to do. It's like, it used to be, 5 years ago, I could never write like a 3D platform with the movement that I'd like. But I definitely gained the experience since then to make things feel and look better. Early work can be, oh, you're telling me. You are telling me. Okay. Sorry, my stream's gonna have to explode again for a second. I got ads. I am lost in the void. That's perfect. While the ads are going, I can do things. Okay, don't render this. I guess you can render that. Don't show it either. Okay, I want to see render. Okay, cycles. Where's transparent? Transparent. In here. Here it is, transparent. Boom. Okay, now it's gonna render as transparent. And then render image. Do. I am lagging really bad. No, we're back. Let's go. Triangle will never know that I rendered shit in Blender while they were gone. Excuse me, we're gone. And there we go. Now it's a really shitty fucking S. Wow, the background just consumes it. It needs to be way more saturated. Or I just make it dark. Can I just make the logo background dark? I'm just gonna make the logo background darker. See, I don't need all of this. I don't need all of this. Let me just do a that, and let me just do a. And now, that is way more readable and way more ugly. Okay, welcome back from the ads. Assuming the timer on my thingy is accurate. Do I really need the background though? Can't I just raw dog it with the no background at all? Style, logo. Like, what if I just do transparent? Right, and then screw this. For now, and then we'll see. And that's black, which is fine. That looks good. It's nice to have contrast with the colorful S. I really hate that logo. I hate how not simplistic it is. Ugh. Okay, it's fine for now. It's fine. I just won't gloat to anyone about it. We're just gonna keep it as it is. I want some more space between those two things too. Can I do that? Like there should be, okay, title should be flex, and I can put a gap in it. Title, flex, yep, and then let me do gap, 12 pixels maybe? Refresh, there we go, that's a bit too much. 6, let's make it 6 pixels. There we go. Okay, that's what I wanted. Wow, okay, I'm feeling pretty good. I got a lot done today, Triangle, it's pretty nice. We got error coloring. That's cool for my custom language. This is like a, I gotta return AFK, but I'll stay a lurker. Good to see you. Hell yeah, good to see you too. Thanks for the free view. I will happily munch down on that. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Okay. Okie dokie then. Whoop. And then file. All right. Wow, I'm really happy with this. If only that ugly... It's like, I don't like how the bottom S part is like more squished together and then the top isn't. Dare I open Blender again? And... No, we have to focus. We have to stay focused. What is left to do? I don't like this gap down here. Let's go to editor. And I mean, I have this applied, right? What is missing from one thing that's making it not do the same as the other thing? ID editor. That could be a big one. So, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hashtag editor. Here, okay, so it's width and then max height 75 VH. But over here, I don't think this is doing anything because it's not a text area anymore, correct? If I refresh, nothing has changed, which is good. Okay. And then, what else? I don't like how, whatever. I like how there's a cursor here. Can I remove that? Okay, fine, I'll fix the logo. The screams in my head are insisting that I fix this logo. So here I go. File, open recent logo. Let me switch back to Blender. Okay. Wow, that looks so squished and shitty. Okay. No. Can I do this without... If I hold control, does it work? Yeah, okay, there we go. Like this, right? Okay, what do I do? I'm on cycles, which is what I want. Where's my cursor? What? Oh, it says I'm on draw mode. I came in here to fix the gap. So there's clearly a bigger gap down here than there is up here. So what I need to do is go up here, just kind of drag these two vertices down. Easy, like that. And I gotta drag down these even more. I'm not, wait, maybe I proportional edit it? But then that fucks with the proportions, as the name implies. So maybe it's more of a scaling thing I should be trying right now. Like, let me just grab all this. Make a big circle. Oh, instead of this, I can do this. And then scale it up. Ever so slightly. So scale. And then drag down. No, that's not it either. I just think this whole face right here just needs to come down. Like that. Right? And then that makes... And then this face right here just also needs to come down more. And then a lot of... Well, for that, I think I should do proportional editing. But, like, not so much. Like, just that. Yeah, and then come over here. Nah. I know there's probably a way to do it so that... Okay, first, let me... No, I can't... Okay, I'm gonna do that. Unwrap, light matte pack. Now it's more quad-based instead of triangle-based. Ooh! Can OBS handle that? Okay, let me switch to Eevee. Okay. But it needs to be more curved. Like, this has a nice curve down here, and this doesn't because of these vertices over here. So I need to pull those in a bit. Like that. That's pretty good, but I want this face to kind of rotate more in. Okay, so get rid of that. Rotate this, and then G. And that's kind of okay. It doesn't feel right, though. And then what is all this? What is this? What is going on here? What is this vertex doing? You go up there. Would that make it feel more curved? No. I mean, from a distance, it looks better. You know, it looks better, so I'm gonna say this. Where is my line art? Is what I want to know. Shouldn't there be like an overlaid line art right now? What happened to that? Line art? Line art. Where are you? I guess I go to object mode. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Let me save that. Okay. I'm going to return to cycles for the render. Please bear with me, stream. Do not crash again. I would really appreciate it if you didn't crash again. Oh god, it looks intense. Ooh, we're lagging. Ooh, OBS isn't having a good time. Come on, OBS, you're so close. Is that the final product? Wait. What? What the fuck? No. Wait, what's happening? Yo. Oh. Okay, let me re-render, I guess. The render fucked up somehow. No, it doesn't. Look at that. There's something wrong with what I'm doing. Okay, what if I render an Eevee? There are just some faces that are gray. Is that just my GPU being corrupted right now? And all fucked up? Is that what's going on right now? Maybe I hate this vertex right here. Can we move this a bit over like that? And then move this a bit back like that? This just looks all wrong. I need some more depth. I need more depth. GY this way. And then there's a vertex in here. GY it out. Like that. Ugh, this will never look good. Can I just merge these together? J. Okay, those are merged together. So clearly you can see that it's all colorful. But when I render it, there's like invisible spots. Why? Why are they doing this to me? Why do they insist on torturing me? Oh, come on. Smart UV unpack, that's gonna change things a lot, but maybe that's better. Maybe that'll render better. No, it's not. There's like more of the artifacts. Okay. Okay, what if I remove that and then I use lighting instead of the thing I'm doing right now? See, what if I do add light sun and come at it like this? Where are all my colors? Yo, look at rendering. Look at this. Okay, this is what I'm seeing right now. What is this? What is this? What's happening? Are the faces inside out, maybe? Okay. Edit mode. Mesh. Normals. Recalculate outside. Save. Rendering. Nope, it's still like that. Shading? I mean, it has to do something with shading, right? Light map pack. I'm putting in the base color. Nothing else should matter. What if I put color straight in the surface? Ooh. Okay, there we go. And then it's just pure color, which is what I want, right? That's all I could ever ask for. Object mode. Here we go. And if I render it, it's going to have gray faces. Look at this. What? Oh. Oh my God, I'm so stupid. That's the other S that's poking out. Oh, I'm so dumb. What is, okay, I'm gonna cycles render this. Render image. Is that it? Are we good? Okay, cool. Save as, logo. Get me the hell out of Blender right now. Don't ever let me touch Blender again. Switch this back to Brave. Okay, there we go. Now if we refresh this, there's our new logo, which looks way better. I like that. Silly script with a weirdly rainbow S. Okay. Oh, I thought that was a new triangle message. I returned. I thought triangle returned. Well, it's fine. I really like that S. I'm glad I made those changes, despite the hell horror it was to return to Blender. I do not need to hit Control S there, but I do wish to override that shortcut. Okay. So the last thing I need to do to make this website work is to have the connecting website. Lets you choose between documentation and playground. I also need a way to copy the contents of just playground to a different folder to generate the full website. So how am I going to do that? That is going to be a tough one. So first of all, what do I need from playground? I just need index HTML, SillyScript.js, and I think that's it. And then the main JS, wherever that is. And then, of course, the icon. But besides that, I don't need a lot, which is nice. In documentation, I know all I need is the stuff in the book folder. So those will go together into a new folder called... What am I going to call this? I guess main page? Yeah, we can call it main page. I don't like how inconsistent my folder names are. Well, no, this is fine. They're all lowercase. This works. Okay, so main page is going to be really simple. So I don't want to think about this too much. It's just going to have two buttons which say documentation and what is the other one? Documentation and playground. And you choose one or the other and it brings you either to the documentation or the playground. And that's that. That is all that needs to be. So new file, index.html. I'm not gonna do anything fancy. Let's go to, I didn't mean to drag that into the text editor. I meant to drag that into Brave. And now I have this, a blank page. Let's go ahead and add HTML. Oh God, it's not doing the autofill. Isn't like, okay, is it doc type HTML? Doc type, is that what it is? How do I HTML again? Oh, it's this. Okay. Yeah. One day I'll have it memorized. One day. But not today. Silly script website. We don't have a style sheet yet. And then for body we'll have test. And then we'll refresh over here. And there's our test. So it says test up there. Okay, and then I guess we'll just add, we'll center two buttons. So we'll say div, style, display, flex. And then what are the other two things I need? It's like justify content center, align items center. And then inside here, we can put in like button, And I don't know, we'll say documentation. And the second button will be playground. Okay, and then refresh that. And now they're here in the top, but I want them in the center too. So can I do, like, what are the options here? Center, can I do center and V-center? Like, how do I, okay. I don't know. Justify content, V-center. Set the center as positions flux. You know what it is? It is centered, but the whole div isn't taking up the whole space. So it should be width 100%, height 100%. Okay, I'll make a style sheet. Fine. I'll make a style sheet. Style source equals style.css. And then / style. Okay. And then we'll go to style.css. And this will be all of this. So class equals main dot main. Boom, boo, boo, boo. Boo, 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 boo. And then let's see how that looks. Okay, it's not centered where I want it to be. Inspect. Yeah, okay, so I'm correct. I think I need everything too. Like, this should be, well, that's gonna stay main, but what I really want is the thing where they do like star width 100%, height 100%. That didn't work. Body? HTML? Come on, let me have a break. How do you, okay, what? HTML make page take full. Fill entire element. Oh yeah, some shit with margin 0. I did this code. I literally am doing this code right now, basically. But all right, let me check. Yeah, that's not working. Am I using the style correct? Is this how you do style? Stylish. Okay, let's check how I did it here. Oh, it's a link. Oh, I'm so stupid. Yo, I am not a front-end developer. You must understand. I do not have this shit on lock. Okay, and then width 100%. But height's already set to 100%, so why the hell? Oh, it's working. But main isn't. Okay, but that one isn't. So this also needs to be height 100%. Okay, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. And there we go. And then this needs to be what? Flex box. How do I make it so instead of going side to side, it's top down? Flex, make it what? Flex set only one column, maybe? Isn't that like flex column? Let me just flex direction. Oh, here we go. Column. Oh, perfect. Thank you, VS Code. Thank you. Gap. 30 px. Okay, and there we go. Now I have the separation. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, and then finally, I guess I just look up a button and call it there. Because I don't want to... Wait, no, I can make a button. I can totally make a button. Watch this, watch this. Button. Border radius is where you want to start. Like 12 px. And then how do we make it bigger? Like padding 20 px? And then font size, like, what's the font size? You use EM for font size or something? Ah, that is very big. Okay, 12 EM. I mean, it looks a little better. 4 EM? It looks like one of those sus websites where like it's not claimed yet, so it's just like sitting there with two big ass buttons. Okay, we want, is it cursor? Yeah, cursor, pointer, and then, I don't know, is it button, hover that I'm thinking of? Yeah, it is. And okay, so for default, it'll have the background be a linear gradient of red, 0, blue, 1, and will that work? I don't know. No, because I don't know linear gradients off the top of my head. Can I get an example of linear gradient, please? Linear gradient example. Give me something good, mozilla.org. I like this one. This is a good linear gradient. Oh, crap. Boom. Okay. Okay. I can make these border radiuses a bit more bordery. And then padding, 24. We'll make this 3. I can have them a bit smaller. They look so gross. That's not a great button. And then like hover. Fuck it. Fuck it. Nice looking CSS button. What do we got? There's like so many examples of. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. And just what is it? Copy. Oh, it just copies the fucking CSS. That's really what's the license on this? Where is it? Should I care? Do I care at all? Okay. Whoa. Look at all these buttons. Okay, let's do this one. I like this one. Button 74, and apparently it's not. Oh, this is the HTML. Yeah, thank you. I got that. Don't worry. We'll grab the class. That's cool. I like that. That's a cool website. And then button, class, and then refresh. Now I have documentation of playground. Okay. What the hell was that sound? Oh my god, I got a follower. No fucking way. Okay, welcome Disco Fox 4. If you can hit up fucking Discord Disco Fox 1 through 3 and let them know that, hey, I'm like really close to 100 followers. Let them know. And make sure to tell them to follow. How's it going? You doing good? Look at my webpage. Look how amazing it looks. Okay, what I should do is put like the logo in the center and then have these side by side. Style sheet. I should probably put the link to the thing I got this from. Okay, do this. Okay, that. Yeah, go to getcssscan.com for a pretty decent looking button CSS. Maybe I should put this in like a separate file just to remember. Let me do that. Button.css. Boop. And then save that. And then put that in here. Button.css. And then what's good? Let's put the logo in here, which is gonna be the code I had from before. Can I copy this over? Where is it? Logo.png. Copy, paste. Okay. And then let's go ahead. Source. Here's the image. And then index.html. Put this in here. And we'll see how massive it looks. That's actually a pretty good size for that. These should be side by side though. Why aren't they? Because I didn't change this. And then we also put, the text of silly script. And then I'll put like a subtext, I guess. So or maybe it should be a span. Actually, you know what? This should be like a header. Right? And then silly script. Okay, when I said row, I meant. Okay. Can I do H1? All right, H1. No, okay, so this should be column. And then we'll have. Whoa! Whoa! Thank you, NG Tanti, NG Tanantai, and what? NG Tantai, 1001. You are my 100th follower. Thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, this is my Twitch interface. It's all in 3D, and like whenever I click a different window, it switches to the other window. Holy crap. Wow. I wish I had something prepared. I don't know what to say. I wish I had like a fucking comedic piece of paper, a speech prepared. This is not a paper towel. This is my speech paper. Hello. Thank you so much for 100 followers. I'd like to thank NG Tantai for being here. You're my 100th, my first, I don't know if I was first follower, my first interactive person when I revived this channel. Holy shit, blamed. Who linked, did someone link my, thank you for the follow, blame the lag 34. You've joined the Goober gang. Is everyone's Goober? Yeah, feel free to type in chat and you get a Goober. My Twitch interface is a mess right now. It is an absolute travesty. It's in the middle of a big rework. You subscribe with Prime. Jesus, thank you. Thank you. Wow. Yeah, thank you for the sub. Yikes. Where'd everyone come from? Usually there's like a raid or something when people start coming in, but I guess we're all just hanging out, having a good time. What brought y'all here today? Having a good, what is this? This Monday? Yeah, it's Monday. My Monday's my Monday's great now. I got a subscriber, got a sub point. I still don't know what the fuck a sub point is, but I have one. I'm finishing up. Okay, so here's what's happening. I guess, I've been watching one of your old live logs. Decided to see if you were still active anywhere. Oh, yep. Here I am. I am here. I am active. I'm chilling. I'm developing a game, but at this exact moment, I'm writing a scripting language to use in the game. And for that scripting language, I'm making a documentation website with an interactable code editor, and that's what I'm working on at this exact moment. So now we're all up to speed on what I'm doing. Because that's that. And so right now I'm writing like the main page, which I hope to be not a very difficult thing. I'm just gonna, button, what am I called? Button collection, display flex direction row, and then we're gonna have this go in here to hold buttons. No, it's not a button. That's gonna be a div. Class equals this, and then documentation, my biggest weakness. Yeah, I don't know. I find it very. For this, since I'm writing a language, I needed somewhere to write down my thoughts about how it's going to be designed before I start designing it. And so the first thing I did was write like the quote unquote documentation of what I want it to be. So that's what I did. And now that I've written some language, I made the interactable interface. And now I just need to put it all together. So there we go. Silly script. I don't know why there's such big gaps here. I feel like that shouldn't be that. Oh, you know what it is? Because the gap, that right there. I want this to be for the buttons. But this gap can just be like, I don't know, 4 pixels. Okay, that didn't do what I thought it was going to do. Why? What? Huh? Hello? Sorry, it's a little. My usual interface also isn't this flip out when I click back and forth. It's a work in progress. Usually when I'm developing my game, the playtest pops up as a separate window in front of everything. So, but in this case, I have it so that the thing I'm testing, which is the browser window, is just a separate scene in my Twitch interface, which is causing that back and forth. Why is this happening? Gap is 4. It's set to column. What? And also the text isn't what I want it to be. Image, whatever. Prostokyo. Jesus, these names, y'all get your. Wait, how'd you get a Hollow Knight? Is that a Silk Hornet? How'd you get a Hornet badge? It's about to earn by subscribing to a streamer in the Hollow Knight Silk Song category during the game launch week. I could have gotten a Silk Song badge. I could have gotten a Silk Song badge. What was I doing? Oh, no. I told myself when I started streaming, I'm never going to miss a badge again. Here I am, still badgeless, missing out on fucking Silk Song. Because you know what's happening during Silk Song's release? You want to know what I was doing when Silk Song released? I was playing fucking Silk Song instead of watching someone else play it. So how the hell would I have ever known that I have to go watch some? How would I ever be informed? I have like Silk Song banned as like an extension on my, like I have the word banned, and I have that as like an extension on browser, so I can avoid spoilers and shit for the game. It would have never happened. I would have never seen a Silk Song stream I was playing and watching, trying not to spoil. It's hard. You really got to be careful, especially for a game you love. Like, I really loved Hollow Knight, and like everyone else in the world, I was hyped for Silk Song. And so, yeah. Yep. Damn. I am so sad. I am so y'all gotta let me know. People gotta let me know when there's badges. Oh my god, there's never gonna be another Hornet badge again, is there? Okay. Pure despair. No, you're all good. I'm just kidding. Okay, so here's a question. Why the fuck? Prosto Kotilo, why don't you have a goober right now? And why isn't it in my Twitch interface sending messages? Who is freaking awesome? Who is this person who said freaking awesome? That was NG Tantai 1001. What? I don't... My Twitch interface is broken. Okay, you see how there's like guys underneath me right now? Like there's like a red guy and 2 white guys. Those are my goobers. And when you type in chat, your goober is supposed to fall from the sky and your message is supposed to come out of your head. Like if I type A right now, am I going to have a goober come from the sky? No. Why not? What the hell is wrong with my Twitch interface? But see, look, NG Tantai has a goober. Why what? Is there an error in my shit? I don't understand. Like I'm seeing your messages in the log, in the debug log. So, I don't know. Well, Moonwood Games was here earlier, and they also were talking. There wasn't a goober. No, they had a goober. It was Clerk. Clerk and a cat was here, and they didn't have a goober, and I don't know why. I'm raging. Okay. Nothing is working, and everybody, you know what? It's all okay. Because I have 100 followers on Twitch right now. What a delight. See, look, what is this? It's because of this big ass header 1? Does header 1 just have big ass padding on top and bottom? I guess it do? What if I do header 3? Do I get rid of it still has big ass shit around it. Why? Can I set padding to 0? Style padding 0? Okay, maybe it's margin? Margin 0? Oh, it is margin. Yep. The goober grab. Classic emote. I remember when I made that one. Okay. A scripting language that... What's the tagline for this? The thing about Silly Script is that it's like very meta focus. You program the language in itself. A silly scripting language that can barely there's something creative. There's a creative tagline here. What is Silly Script? Silly Script is the programming language that I am developing right now in front of you. I guess I'm not developing Silly Script. Silly Script is I'm working on the documentation website. Is just a silly little... thank you, Blaine. It really do be just a silly little language. It is not how I coded the goobers. All my Twitch interface is made in Godot. And so, jump. There used to be a jump. Unfortunately, it's not active right now. There is a kick. It'll only work if you're in here. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. And you can actually destroy the fence by kicking it. Like the little fence in the middle. But my whole Twitch interface is in disarray right now. I need to rewrite it because it has so many... I stopped streaming for like a month, and when I came back, everything was just broken. Just completely broken for some reason. Super duper silly language for writing. It's that it's a language that literally writes itself. There we go. Is this game how to make it? What? What does this mean? This is... No. This is this language I'm using to design my cutscenes and like events that occur in my game. You haven't seen my game. You're gonna have to stick around for a couple streams if you want to see my game. I'm working on like a 3D platformer. It is not the stream interface, but it is stylized like the stream interface. Style, margin. Leave me alone. Can this editor just leave me alone? It's so janky. Okay, we're back. Script, the super duper silly language that writes itself. Okay, I hate that font. That is a disgusting font. I also need spacing underneath here. So let's see if I can do that. A style margin bottom 30 pixels, and then put this in here. You sure love to kick. NG kicking. Yeah, it takes some effort to get it in the right spots. But I know you got this. I know you got this. In the future, I also want there to be commands to let you move your goober or keep it in place once it's in the right place. But I just haven't. I can't dedicate too much time to the Twitch interface because I want to develop a game. And if I just work on the Twitch interface, that's all I'm gonna do, and I can't. I have to balance my time wisely. So I think I'm done here. This is, I don't need the language. Okay, I need a better fucking font. Can we find a better font? Google fonts. Let's see what we got here. I am open to Google font suggestions, but I think okay, here it is. Playful. What's something playful? This is playful. Barisito. Oh, I love this Japanese font. Holy crap, that looks awesome. Let me type stuff in. Silly script. What does silly script look best in? That's a cool font for silly script. This is not legible. This is more legible. I don't think it fits the vibe. I think the first one really fits the vibe. Or maybe, does Japanese font only exist in Japanese? No, because the alphanumeric characters are also part of Japanese. So every Japanese font is also going to have A through Z. I guess you could say. I mean, I guess they're not technically part of the Japanese language, but they're used to such a degree that they're necessary. Like, all keyboards in Japan also use the same QWERTY layout, but then have to use the sounds of our alphabet to spell out Japanese symbols, I think. I don't know, Mononoke? Do you need a good font or a weird one? I don't know, I just need something whimsical and silly that fits the vibe of silly script. Let me look up Mononoke. Mononoke. Google fonts. Arial. I'm not using Arial. Oh, Mononoke. Whoa. A font for programming and code review. This is a very oh, and it has what are these called? I forgot what they're called, but I think we'll probably see them. Font limits. I love this font. This is more for coding though. We want something for a very silly font. It's not silly enough, but I might use this for coding. This is for our web page though. We need something that's gonna like stick out. Like we go, whoa, that's something. And I think the answer is this first one. Though this one also looks really nice. This one too. Okay, I'm just setting this one. I'm just doing this one. Can I get the code to put in my HTML? Who's texting me? Hello? Hello? Is this an email? Okay. I'm not a good user of Google fonts. There's like an HTML. Is it like get font? Get font, get embed code. Here we go. Copy code. And then we stick it in our HTML. And then I go back here and I set it to, I set this. I'll do a font.css, font.css, and then star, boom. I should probably put all my CSS in a styles folder. Styles. Stick it in there, stick that in there, and then stick that in there, and then go back to index.html. Oops. Paste that. And then that's going to be, what is it? Font.css, and then we'll do style slash. Okay, now when we go to the website and refresh, there we go. Now we have our new font, SillyScript, a super duper silly language that literally writes itself. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's good. This is a good page. This is a good starting page. And now we just need to connect them all together, because Playground's going to take you to, how do I redirect to the web page's own sub folder? I don't know. Link to folder page in JS. In the same directory, home.html. Oh, is it just /.html? I guess so. In the same, no. I want it to be in the folder. Like, do I just do, if I do on click, how do I navigate somewhere, first of all? Is this gonna help me? href. Oh, here we go. Just like this, like slash that. Is this really how I do it? Okay. Windows href equals slash playground? That doesn't look right. Why is this? Ooh, what is happening right now? It should be backslash that, and then backslash that. Why doesn't that work? Is that not how you escape? That might not be how you escape. href, is that how it works? href on the button? I mean, I know href works as like... Sorry, I wasn't reading chat. Maybe this will work? I know, I'm not a front-end developer. I'm very bad at this kind of stuff. Yeah, that didn't work. It needs to be on click, I think. Okay, let me just write the function. I shall just write the function. It's okay. Script function go to URL window dot, what was it? Location.href. Okay. Location.href URL, and then go to. I think you're literally linking it to where the file is, and I haven't done HTML in a while. Yeah. Well, it's like, it's not going. Okay, well now I'm still in the same problem where I just have to put a string in here anyway. Playground. Is it slash playground I do? And then for this. Oh wait, okay, this should be documentation. Okay, so if I go back here and refresh, this should take me to playground, which is not exactly correct. Huh. Is it because I didn't put a dot there? Maybe. Let's try that. Dot. Playground. There it is. Main patch / playground. Okay, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Okay. Now, everything's done. A lot of y'all who just got here didn't see my whole playground thing, but if I could show you that. Where is it? Here's my playground at index.html. Can I move this like down a little and then add this to the end? There we are. So here's my playground where I can actually test the language in the browser. Let me get this browser good. Boop. That look good? That looks really bad. Oh, that looks way better. Okay. Okay, they need to be like this. This? Maybe, and then I pull it over this way. Ooh, no. This. There we go. Okay. So, language, you literally just write content and then it converts it to JSON, which is then executed by my game with its own interpreter. It's like, I think of it as a bring your own interpreter language, even though it's already an acronym, a BYOI, a BYOI. And also have really pretty looking errors. I did that today. Woo, it looks all colored. You can't really see because it's behind chat now, because now chat is working. But take my word for it, there are errors there, and it's pretty great. Yes. And so when you click on Playground, it'll take you to this page. And then documentation is going to be the documentation, which is also just a whole separate thing. So, yeah, I should probably maybe also have like a GitHub button here. Yeah, let me do that. Okay, that makes sense. So, where would that be? Documentation Playground, and I guess I'll go to https github.com/my name /BillyScript. And that should work. GitHub, and then we'll add that there. And there we go. Nice. Okay, cool. And then GitHub should work because that's just like a whole hard-coded thing. All right, cool. Okay. The last part is to automate the construction of the site, which is going to be way more boring. So I don't think I'm going to do that on stream. So I think that it's about time to call it a day for stream. This is a good 2-hour stream. Got 100 followers. Got a sub. Got some new viewers. Thank you all for hanging out. I really appreciate y'all. I'm sorry to say I think I'm gonna have to call it a day for today though. Please be sure to come back tomorrow. Go check out, go on the Discord. Go join the Discord. And I don't know if I have the Discord linked here. Take it easy, man. I shall. Let's raid someone though. Who do you guys want to see? Is there like a freaking... no one I know is going to be streaming right now, I think. But give me like same or similar size, same category. Oh, Twitch is Vibe Coder. Ew, no, we're not going to do the Vibe Coder. Maybe not okay, maybe just same category. Come on, just give me game dev. All I want is game dev. Damn, there's not a lot of people doing character modeling. That's cool. Coding, interesting. No, I want a game dev streamer to raid into. Making small games. Flappy Bird Godot, that's kind of I don't want to watch Flappy. I want someone doing something in 3D. Unreal Engine 5 with a fucking keyboard POV. Retro FPS game dev. Okay. Let's go check this guy out. All right, I'm starting a raid. Thank you all for stopping in, hanging out, having a good time. And I'll maybe see you all next time. Goodbye. And now I sit here until the raid starts. Raid now! And see you later, VOD watchers.